Have you ever experienced this? You learn a new English word and you understand its meaning very clearly and you feel confident about using it in a real conversation. But then one day, when you are actually speaking English and try to use that word, it just vanishes from your mind. It's the most frustrating part of learning English, right? Many people think they have a bad memory or that English is just too difficult for them. But the truth is, there is a reason why you forget English words. So, in this video, let's find out why English word seems to disappear from your mind and how to fix this problem forever. So, if you're someone who watching this channel for the first time, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out any of our videos.
Imagine you're trying to learn a new English word. Let's say the word is accomplish. You look it up and find the meaning. Accomplish means to successfully complete something. You read it once. Then again, maybe you even write it down in your notebook. And you think, okay, I know this word now. But now imagine you're talking to someone. They suddenly ask you, what do you want to accomplish this year? And you go, you've seen the word before. You know the meaning. But for some reason, you can't bring it out. Have you ever experienced this? This happens because recognizing a word and retrieving a word are two different skills. When you see the word accomplish in a book, your brain recognizes it. But when you're speaking, nobody is showing you the word. You have to find it yourself. You have to pull it out of your memory at the exact moment you need it. And that's why you can understand a lot of English but still struggle to speak. So, how can you make this easier? Let's say you're learning the word reliable. You could simply memorize reliable means someone you can trust. Okay, but now imagine a real situation. Imagine you have a friend. Whenever you need help, he's there. He always keeps his promises. He never lets you down. So you say, my friend is very reliable. I can always count on him. Now the word is connected to a person. It's connected to a situation and it's connected to something you can actually imagine. That's much easier for your brain to remember. So whenever you learn a new word, don't just ask, what does this word mean? Ask yourself, when would I actually use this word? Let's take another word, efficient. You could memorize. Efficient means working well without wasting time or effort. But instead, imagine yourself studying English. Maybe you're spending 2 hours studying, but you're not getting much done. So you think, I need a more efficient way to study English. Now you've created a real situation for the word. And the next time you want to talk about studying effectively, your brain has something to connect with efficient. That's what you want. You don't want words sitting in your notebook. You want them available when you need them. Now there's another important step. After you learn a word, close your notebook. Don't look at the definition. Try to remember the word yourself. For example, imagine you've just learned accomplish. Close your notebook and ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish this year? Maybe you say, I want to accomplish my goal of speaking English confidently. If you struggle for a few seconds before remembering the word, that's okay. Actually, that's useful. Because you're practicing retrieval, you're teaching your brain, when I need this word, I should be able to find it. And don't stop there. Come back to the word later. Maybe tomorrow. Then a few days later. Then next week. Use it again. For example, I want to accomplish my English goal. Later, I accomplished a lot this week. And then, what do you want to accomplish next month? The more you retrieve and use the word, the easier it becomes. And this is where many learners make another mistake. They keep learning new words. 10 words today, 10 more tomorrow, another 10 the day after that. After a week, they have learned 70 words. But ask yourself, how many of those words can I actually use while speaking? Maybe only a few? And that's completely normal. Because learning a word once doesn't make it active. You have to use it again and again. So don't worry about learning hundreds of new words every week. Instead, take 5 words and really learn how to use them. Connect them to your life. Create your own sentences. Close your notebook and recall them. Use them while speaking. Use them while writing. And come back to them later. That's how passive vocabulary gradually becomes active vocabulary. And remember something important. If you forget a word while speaking, don't panic. Don't immediately think, my English is bad. And don't immediately switch to your native language. Give yourself a few seconds. Think about the situation. Think about what you're trying to say. Maybe you can't remember the exact word. That's okay. Try to explain the idea in another way. And if you remember the word later, use it again. Because every time you struggle to retrieve a word and successfully bring it back, you're making that word easier to access next time. So the goal isn't, I need to know thousands of English words. The real goal is, I want to be able to find the words I already know when I need them. Because there's a big difference between saying, I know this word, and saying, I can actually use this word. That's the difference between passive vocabulary and active vocabulary. So from now on, when you learn a new English word, don't just memorize it. Imagine it. Connect it to your life. Recall it without looking. Use it again and again. And slowly, those words will stop feeling like vocabulary you're trying to remember and start feeling like words that naturally come to you when you speak. That's when you know your vocabulary is really becoming active.